Hey everyone, Aparna here, back again. Feels like I'm back after quite a long time. So today I was thinking of sharing something about my sketchbooks. I might be traveling next month and not very sure yet, but I was wondering what sketchbooks do I bring along with me. And I had a couple of, I looked into my drawer and I found a couple of them. I am right now, if you have been in my channel, if you've seen my videos before, you will know that I am currently into using up my old supplies, especially sketchbooks, and these are one of the old ones that I have. And I was just thinking, since I am if I really do manage to take the flight, I will be going only for a month, in month of July. And I wanted a book which I wanted a sketchbook which I can use with multiple mediums that I have. And as you probably know by now that I am a heavy packer, I am no longer complaining about it. And because I have realized that I'm probably a heavy packer because I do a lot of mediums. I use pens, pencils, graphite, charcoal, watercolor, acrylics. And when I'm traveling, I feel I really want all the mediums with me, and that makes everything heavier. And yeah, I end up carrying a lot of stuff. So this time I was thinking, I have thought about it, and I am planning to, since I'm there only for a month, I am planning to focus on my drawing skills, and drawing and sketching. And in that process, if I can really manage to do some finished artworks, fantastic. But I primarily I'm focusing on sketching. So I'm looking for a notebook. Why am I calling it a notebook? A sketchbook. I'm looking for a sketchbook which will help me uh, use all my mediums in one place. So obviously that would mean a mixed media paper, because in mixed media you can use practically all mediums. They may not be like the best works, because watercolor paper is for watercolor, and canvas pads, canvas rolls, canvas is for acrylics. So you do have them, but mixed media caters to all the mediums. So yeah, with fairly good outcomes. So even if they are not perfect, and right now in this vacation I am genuinely not looking for doing anything perfect. And initially I thought I'm going to use this one is mixed media excel, Canson excel mixed media sketchbook. And as you can see, the more I flip through it, I am realizing, can you see it? Yeah. I'm realizing that I have somehow managed to uh, use this mixed media paper for charcoal and graphite works. This one is matte pit matte graphite from Faber-Castell. These ones are my charcoal works. And this one is my favorite one, pumpkin. And I can see a pattern here. These are all graphite black and white works that I have done on this, and it feels awesome. It just looks really lovely. They are all sketchings, to be very honest. They probably look all complete done works, but they really are not complete works. So you have part of animals like eyes, fur, the mouth, the nozzle from different angles. I did 100 days challenge. So now I'm thinking, I'm not going to do this. This one was one of the graphite first attempt to make plants. And what I love this one. This is my favorite page. This is the first one. And the thing is, this paper is very this sketchbook is very heavy. It's extremely heavy, and I have done half of it. And what I'm thinking is that instead of carrying this one with me, I was planning to start 100 days drawing challenge for myself. So maybe I can continue with the theme of black and white in this sketchbook. So I'm going to keep it aside for now. Now I have another paper. This is Strathmore mixed media paper. I've worked with Strathmore paper a lot, especially their 400 GSM cold press watercolor paper. And I've never used a mixed media paper, but knowing the brand, I know that this is probably the perfect one for me, because I am planning to carry 3 tubes of acrylic paints, some color pencils, some pastel pencils, some charcoal pencils, and of course my graphite pencils. And being mixed media, and this one is thick, this one is 190 GSM. The Canson one was I think 160 GSM. So yes, this is I mean, I can even do watercolor in it, and of course I will not get the effect which I get when I do it on Arches paper, but that's fine for sketching and just having a good time. That this paper works perfectly fine. So I'm not going to experiment much on it. I'll think about it, but this is very light. It's very light, and ideally speaking, it is the ideal sketchbook for me. However, what is sort of intimidating for me is the size of the paper. It's very close to the Canson XL size. It is 7.75 inches into 9.75 inches, but I'm like, I want to be in my comfort zone this time, paper wise, because I'm just going through a little stressful situation out here, and I want to be in my comfort zone because I will be doing sketching and drawing, so that will be keeping me on my toes because I really need to practice them. So that is one element of being outside the comfort zone for me, and I don't want to put myself in another one that will be the size of the paper. But I haven't really thought about it, but this is ideally the perfect one. However, what caught my attention was this one. This is a sketchbook. This is a Danish sketchbook, and we had a new shop open here in Abu Dhabi. It's called the Flying Tiger, and I found this sketchbook there. It says it's acid free, 110 sheets, and this is A5 size, so bit smaller than the previous two, and 100 GSM. Now 100 GSM is not bad at all. I have used Strathmore's recycled paper that is around 89 GSM, if I'm not wrong. I don't have that in front of me, so I cannot confirm it, but I do believe the Strathmore recycle one was 89 GSM or 90 GSM. I'm not very sure. But this paper seems to be very light, like it's kind of flimsy, and I can actually, I don't know whether you can see it or not, but I can actually see my fingers from this side of the paper. So that makes me think that I might not be able to use acrylics on this one. And graphite dry mediums should not be an issue. So I'm just thinking what to do right now. This sketchbook is very light, though it looks thick, but it is very lightweight, and I think that is perfect for traveling. And yeah, I love the orientation of this book. Landscape, I can turn it into portrait as well, so that feels nice. So what I'm thinking is, I'm going to quickly do a swatch of whatever mediums I intend to carry with me. So I'm going to show you, I am planning to carry this Lamy Safari ink pen with me. I'm not sure about this one. If I can manage to find a way to see, it's a fountain pen. It's very risky in the flight. So I haven't decided, but I have it in my bucket list to carry it with me during traveling. I have couple of General's pastel chalk pencils. Got few of them here with me. I've never really tried them much. I did a little bit of work yesterday, so I'm going to try this. I have only three, so I'm going to carry three of them. I have a set of, this is Faber-Castell Pit pastels. I think this came as a set, if I'm not wrong, a set of three or a set of four, I believe. No, I think it is a set of three, and I am thinking of carrying that. I have a couple of extra Faber-Castell Polychromos pencils with me, and I haven't done a pencil work for a very long time, so I was thinking I can even do sketching with these, so that will be interesting. I have a couple of watercolor pencils again from Faber-Castell, and I have that in my list as well to carry. Just few of them I intend to carry. I also will be carrying these acrylic tubes. These are 20 ml tubes. So I'm carrying only three colors with me: white, Prussian blue, and black, because I wanted to try sort of color mixing and value study with these colors. And I also have gouache with me, and I have watercolors with me. Oh my god, is it becoming too much? Am I carrying too many art supplies, too many mediums? I think that's what happens when you really enjoy working with so many mediums. So this is the first page. Yeah, I can use that up. Okay, first page, guys. First page of a journal. Always the intimidating one, but yeah, I think I'm sort of over with those feelings right now. I just go with my stuff. Where are my pens? Yeah, so I'm going to use a fine liner pen, and I will just, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scribble, and I'll just see how the mediums are working. I'm just thinking if I have to use pastel. The problem with pastels and charcoal is it smudges all over the place. So you know what, I'm going to do it anyway. So let me try with, and I'm going to do the swatches right here, and I will you know, rant a bit about what happens when you actually have so many mediums with you, because that's what I'm facing. So I have, let me start with, which medium should I start with? I will start with Faber-Castell. Let me Faber-Castell Polychromos. So I'm sorry, I have a terrible handwriting, so let me just sorry, swatch these colors that I have, and I just want to see how they work on this paper. I'm going to turn it a bit, and yeah, let's just talk it through. So I guess this is what happens when you have loads of art supplies. You really tend to get confused as to what you want to use, and I generally don't face that problem at all when I'm at home. And this issue generally turns up when I am traveling, because I just don't know which medium I want to leave behind. And yeah, I will have to say that is a bit annoying, because I literally want all the mediums to be with me. So, and that is the reason I say that I'm a heavy packer, because I just want all of them with me. So what I am learning to do is learning to carry few colors of all the mediums that I have. And believe me, my 10 years of experience in traveling tells me that I am not going to use all the mediums. And I just know that it's not going to happen. Oh, there's another red here. So I know, I just know it. I know I'm not going to use all of them. It's just that I'm not able to decide which medium to leave behind. So if you are like me, let me know how you go about things. Do you carry everything with you, or do you get confused as well? Like I'm getting confused here. Well, I get confused every time. Wow, this is a very pretty color. I'm not sure if it is showing up in the camera, but it actually has a color which is slightly different, deeper than the paper. And yeah, that's what happens. You have too many art supplies, then you don't know what to do. At home, nah, that's not a problem. I just grab what I really feel like doing. Now, I haven't done color pencil artwork for a very long time. 2022 is the last I did, and I actually found a short video. Pencil colors take a lot of time. So filming them is really very, very difficult. So I could see that when I took that previous video, it was, I might have shortened it down to 6 minutes. So it's a fast forward video, and I'm going to share it. As you know, I started the YouTube channel, I think last year. So these videos were done to post in my Instagram account or my Facebook account. Didn't think of YouTube at that point. This color looks so similar to the other one. They are the same color. What was I thinking? Yeah. Okay, this one is, are they the same? No, they're not. So I think I really like how the color pencils are working on this paper. So this is a good option for me. I can actually I can use this paper for color pencils. So I'm going to really, I want to start sketching, and I like this one. I like this paper for color pencils. So what was I talking to you about earlier? Yeah, too many art supplies confuses you, but you have to start somewhere. So I let those feelings, just let go of those feelings. And I just, didn't I do the silver one? I think I did. No, this is gray. This is silver. That looks so lovely. I like it. I like pencil colors. They just take a lot of time. That is the only issue. So I really like this pencil colors here. So I'm gonna just make a line here. As you can see, I am over with the first page, the fear of first page. I have so many art supplies. I do not care about the first page much. I mean, I like it, of course. I would love to see the first page with a beautiful artwork, but well, it doesn't really happen, does it? So we just do with what we have and just move on with it. Now I have some watercolor pencils here. This is by Faber-Castell. Now this is what I really want to see, how the watercolor works on this paper. I have used the flimsiest possible paper for watercolor, and I have thoroughly enjoyed it. Because for me, if you have been watching my channel, you will know for me the act of drawing, the act of painting matters more than the outcome. Of course, I would love to have a good artwork done end of the day. I'm not denying that. But for me, um, the act of doing it counts a bit more than anything else. So I'm quite okay with doing some of you might be just cringing looking at me at like, what am I doing? Most of the artists you see in YouTube, they make those beautiful rectangular boxes, and just look at me what I'm doing. I am quite practically scribbling out here, but that's what I like. So I'm gonna do exactly that because I love to do it. I enjoy doing like this. So with watercolor pencils, you should layer, I believe, a bit more. I think I've done very few works with watercolor pencils, so this will be a good opportunity for me to try them out more. And I have so many mediums, but my main medium being acrylic. So this time I am actually looking for a paper which I can use with acrylics. This way I don't have to carry a separate canvas pad for acrylics. I can just use one sketchbook and I can just use up the I can apply, not use up, what am I saying? I can apply all the mediums in there. So definitely mixed media is what I should look at, but I was really tempted to see how this paper works, and how this paper works with acrylics and watercolor. Oh, there is a little bit of a hair, and it's not bad. It's really not bad, is it? That's not bad. That looks quite lovely to me. I mean, of course, it probably is not a good idea to dump a lot of water on it. Keep it more light and thick watercolor paint. I think that will be a better idea. I like it. I like the vibrancy of the colors, and it seems to be holding up. So this is a watercolor wet medium. So what I'm going to do is I like it. Is it buckling a little bit? That's fine. So I'm going to quickly try this. I have this is my travel watercolor set. I generally love traveling with this one, and just a few more colors. And let me see what happens if yeah, this is typically what happens when you are applying watercolor on a not meant for watercolor paper. They don't bleed into each other and they will not blend. So yeah, I was expecting that. So basically, if I'm using this paper for watercolor, it will be more like an illustration, straight lines, covered, like the coverage, less of bleeding and blending, unless I do it in one go. It works perfectly fine. If you see, I like the effect. Now the challenge will be to see how acrylic works on it. That is the main. I'll try one more color, and I like it. I really like it, but probably there will be no bleeding and blending in this paper, which is fine, which is completely fine, because this is not a watercolor paper, and I know how I work. This is absolutely fine with me. So what I'm gonna do is I'll quickly use a hair dryer. Let me just grab it. I'll just use a hair dryer and dry it out, and I'm gonna try the pastel colors, pastel pencils, and then I'm gonna try the acrylics, and then let me see how this thing goes. I have my ink pen as well, so I'm gonna try that as well here. So I'm gonna pause the video now. I am back. So this is not bad, considering I have done in more flimsier paper than this one, and I think it looks fairly good, isn't it? I actually love this gradation, so that means I can make this paper work for me. And there isn't much happening on this side, so this is good. This is good. I like it that the other side doesn't seem to have got affected much, which is a good idea for me. So let me do one thing. Let me try my ink pen. Now I'm hoping with my ink that there will be no feathering, or yeah, let me just see. Oh, that's feathering. That is absolutely feathering. Okay, so I wasn't exactly expecting to carry my fountain pen with me. It's just that I'm so much in love with it right now, so I don't know how I'm gonna survive without my fountain pen. But here it doesn't, I mean, it's not affecting very badly. Let me see if I can show it to you. Can you see how it is slightly feathering? Very slightly, but I can see it. I can see how it is feathering. But honestly, I don't think it makes much of a difference. I still think I can use it if I'm carrying it. So not bad, not bad. Okay, you know what? I know I want to try the Faber-Castell ones, but I really want to try the acrylic ones first, because that is the main thing for me. So let me grab my palette. I'm actually working on an acrylic painting right now. It is so huge, I'm not able to make a video of it, and this palette is also so big. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just try and okay, let me just write with this acrylics. Let's see how this works. If this works, and if it really gets the work done, then I will definitely carry this medium with me. I mean this sketchbook with me. This is not bad, but my acrylic colors have dried on my palette. Can I blend? Maybe not. I think I can actually use acrylics on this. Of course, it will not be the way I do it. But if I want to do a value study, I think I should be able to do it. I always feel that you, as an artist, you can make things work for you. Just that you have to make a little bit of an adjustment with what is it that you are looking for. And the colors look very nice, but yeah, I kind of, it looks very watercolor type, but it is working, right? It's working. I'm getting the effect. Let me see if I can mix. Honestly, well, I have to agree that I'm struggling with it. Comes with no surprise, of course. It is a struggle to apply. If I do an illustrative work, then yes, this should work completely. You know, I think I can make it work. Let's just give it a go. Now you know how many art supplies I have. And if you guys are going through the same thing, don't feel bad, don't feel guilty. It's done. And, you know, we will just use them up. Use your oh, I have Persian blue. Why am I not taking it out? Yeah, that's here. So use your colors, and it is okay if you are feeling as intimidated as I am feeling right now. Like, I have so many art supplies, but it's okay, right? That's we enjoy that. That's our thing. But yes, do try to use them up, because look, is that bad? There is no color saturation, is there? Oh no, you can do it. I can layer. What I can see is that is it showing up on the, yes, it's, can you see it's sort of coming out on the other side, which is absolutely right, because this paper is definitely not for acrylics. But it's not exactly bad. I'm just thinking whether I have a purpose in my mind with my acrylics. I want to learn value study. I want to learn certain things, color mixing and things like that. Now for that, to get a good result, I do need a fairly good surface. This doesn't look bad. I can get away with doing what I really want to do, but I do have to agree that acrylics is not really working on this paper. I will just keep it aside for now. What do you think? Maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe it's not a good idea to carry this one for acrylics. And what I can do is, I do have a canvas pad that I made for myself, and I can use that for my acrylics. Did the ink pen works come out or no? What I was thinking is whether you can see the ink pen ink work on the other side. So yeah, like I said, it's flimsy. The paper is quite flimsy. Okay, let me try. Whenever you travel, make sure that you try out your art supplies, so that you are sure what you are working with. Especially, I can't emphasize more on this, especially on the surface that you are using. Especially on the surface you want the medium to work on. And if you are traveling, you want to paint, you want to capture a beautiful place you went, and then if you find that your supplies is are not working, believe me, it's quite disheartening. But especially if you are a beginner. Oh, this is not working. Pastels look really bad on this. Because I do know they look beautiful. So no, this is really not happening. Because I do want to see a fairly good work done, even if it means it's sketching. So right now I'm in a state where I would like to heal. I want to take my time to heal, and in that process I do want to be in my comfort zone for some more time. And because the subject right now is gonna be outside my comfort zone, because I do intend to um, do sketching and drawing, and I'm not exactly very good at it. So I'm still practicing a lot, so I want to try it. So I definitely do not want to compromise with the paper, and these colors are not looking as vibrant as I thought that they would look. Okay, let's try this one. This is Faber-Castell. Oh wow, so this is pastel issue, not a paper issue. Look at that, look how beautiful this looks. How do I blend it? Okay, I have a blending stump. This looks awesome. This is dark and vibrant. Let's try the other ones. Now this color is very similar to this one, but as you can see they are different. Okay, so that's probably because of the brand. I love General's pastels, but like I said, it's the paper thing. So maybe I think I already know which one I'm going to carry with me. Oh, did I do that earlier? No. Um, Between General's pastels and Faber-Castell pastels, I am definitely carrying the Faber-Castell one. So I think I'm going to sort it out right now. So this one is out for now. Let me just see if I can blend it. Since I'll be doing sketching, I'm not exactly expecting to do complete works, but yes, the problem with graphite pastels and charcoal is that it smudges. So I just have to let go of all that and just focus on the learning part, the shading part, and creating the value part. Did you just see how much powder just came out? It's not exactly blending a lot, but I can get the work done. I can really get the work done here. And yeah, it's not bad. I know how watercolor works on it, so I look at this. Look at this. Look how dull these colors look. From the time I applied the colors, they were so vibrant, but now that they have dried, they look very dull. So what I'm thinking is this paper is definitely good for sketching and using. Now I've been using this one, so yeah, microns. This one is 0.1, and as you can see, this works perfectly well. Let me see if I have a little thicker one with me. Microns Uniball. This is Unipen. Unipen, I think. This is 0.8, and as you can see, this is lovely, right? So I think for this paper it is best, this one is the best, the micron pens or the fine liner pens basically. So this works, and I think I can make the ink pen also work with me. There is definitely an amount of feathering here that I can see, but micron pens are the best. I don't see any feathering here. And yeah, so now I have to decide what I want to do, which one to choose. And I think Faber-Castell Polychromos and Uniball pen, and to some extent I can use the Faber-Castell pencil artwork. Okay, I do have my charcoals as well. Let me just quickly take them out. So I sincerely hope you guys don't go through this. And let me, it's quite hard to charcoals. These are general charcoals. That's the only charcoal pencils I use. Dry medium, yes. It doesn't have, no, it has. Oh wow, oh wow, I can do charcoal works then. This one is 4B. No, this yeah, 4B soft. This looks so pretty, right? Let me see if I can blend with this. Wow, yes, I can. So I can use this for charcoal, definitely. So this is good with charcoal. Let me see how graphite. Well, actually I really don't need to do this, but since I am here, might as well do it. Some of you, I'm sure, are absolutely cringing the way I am testing out my paper, but believe me, when you have years of practice, you come to a point where you really don't think how things are going to look, because for you, then you understand that it is the process that is more important than what the outcome is. And here my aim right now is to decide which paper to carry, something that caters to everything. And this might just help me not carry certain art supplies like this one. If I hadn't tried it, though they are just 3 pencils, it still makes a difference, you know, it does make a difference. So now I know that I'm not going to do it. Now, as you can see, I'm trying to layer up. Since it is a lighter paper, it might not take a lot of layers, but it is doing a fairly good job. Like I said, I'm not looking forward to creating finished artworks, and I'm going only for a little bit more than 3 weeks. It's not even complete 1 month, and I want to use something that works with every medium, and this seems to be perfect for me. And yeah, for sketching and drawing, this is perfect. And this is it's not an expensive sketchbook, not as expensive as the Strathmore. So yeah, and the paper quality is good. So either way, I feel I'm not compromising into anything. It's a cheaper paper, works well with pretty much every medium. I think the only medium that I didn't like in here was acrylics and watercolor. So I have to see how this thing works, because I will be carrying my small watercolor sketchbook that I've created for myself. This is Arches paper. So this book is going to be there with me in my purse anyway, so I do have a backup for that. And for the rest of the medium, definitely I can use up these three pencils. And this is Pit pastel pencils. And I'm not sure I'm going to carry the fountain pen, so it's okay if ultimately, I mean, I can make it work anyway. So I'm not, but though it's just that I'm not sure I'm going to carry it or not. I can make charcoal work for me. So pastels, absolutely yes. This is a no for me. Charcoals is yes. Graphite is yes. Lamy Safari, I mean ink is let me just write it down. Ink is yes, and polychromos absolutely. Now with watercolors, I am quite okay with this, though I like watercolors which are darker. So it will be a yes and a no. I'm not carrying the pencils, watercolor pencils here, because I can see the marks here, and I don't think I want to do that. So no, this is a no for me. So majority, if you see, this paper is actually taking most of the mediums. Acrylics is a no for me. This was quite disappointing, but end of the day, I cannot I cannot say that I wasn't prepared for this. So yeah, it's not bad. I think I can make it work for me, but I do have to see whether I really want to give importance to acrylics. And if I want acrylics with me, then probably I will go for the Strathmore mixed media paper. But I'm really happy I tried this out. Now I know what all things I can use in this sketchbook, and yeah, that just makes life very easy for me. Let me see how much gets transferred. Yeah, it did get transferred a bit, this on this side, which is fine, which is it happens. It's a dry medium. So well, I'm not sure what to say about this, but I can see that I can use majority of the mediums in here. So guys, if you are finding yourselves in like in my position, in my shoes, then please do try it. Now I know I will not be carrying the entire set of watercolor pencils with me. I will not be carrying acrylics for this one, and I will definitely not carry the pastel chalks by Generals for this trip. And watercolor I will be carrying because I have my Arches small A6 size, which stays in my bag anyway. So yeah, three mediums are out for me right now if I'm carrying this one. And I know for sure if I carry this one, then I can actually the Strathmore mixed media paper, then I can actually carry all of them. But I definitely didn't like the color of this one, so I'm gonna use this up at home when I'm doing sketching, so that's not a bad thing. And yeah, maybe I will leave the polychromos with me. There is no point in carrying so many mediums, and I think I will just let go of those ones. And oh, I did not try using the blender pencil. This is a blender from Derwent. Oh wow, you can blend nicely on this paper. It really doesn't make sense to carry so many mediums with you. I mean, with me, really, there is no point. And that is the purpose of a sketchbook. You take out everything, you play around with it, and then it makes it easier for you to come to a decision. You know what? I'm really liking the way the blender pencil is working on this paper. I like that. I like it, so I can actually use it. So that's a good thing. So I will really encourage you to not to hesitate and especially if you're using a new sketchbook. Don't think about which one is your first paper, uh, things like that. Just go for it. And if you see here, now I have, now if I want to carry this sketchbook, now I know which are the mediums I will not be carrying with me. And that just helps, that helps in packing, isn't it? So carry lesser material is always advisable, but if you are like me, you will end up carrying a lot of other stuff. But enjoy the process. That is more important, that you enjoy what you are doing. And if you like these kind of effects and you're okay with that, then go for it. But what I have seen is you generally like to see vibrancy in your artworks. So you then, if you're not seeing it, then you don't do it anymore. So make a wise choice, choose wisely, and experiment before you head out with your art supplies, and have loads of fun. And I will be thinking a bit more about this, how to go about this thing. If required, I will be trying out, doing some swatches on this one, but I don't think I really need it because I know how that paper works. But for sketching, I was thinking really that I can just use up this one. So maybe what I can do is I will let go of acrylics as well. I haven't thought about it yet. I might let go of the acrylics, so I will be left with Faber-Castell Pitt pastel colors, my Uniball fine liners or the micron ones, charcoal, and watercolor. That's more than enough, isn't it? That's more than enough. I think 4 is probably enough. Graphite I will be having anyway in my art supplies. So yeah, maybe I'll just let go of certain things. I cannot promise I change every day. I take out art supplies, and yeah, that's what I do. So this video has become really long, but I really felt nice sharing it with you guys. So yeah, have fun, guys. Take out your art supplies, and even if you're not traveling, you don't know what to do, you want to try at your art supplies, and you want to sort of reconnect with your old mediums that you haven't used for a long time, then this is the time to do that. Take out your sketchbook and experiment and see what art supplies work with which paper that you have around with you, and have fun. So if you like this video, then please do like, share, subscribe, and comment, and it really helps a new channel like mine. And if you have really watched my video till this end, my sincere thank you to you for that, and I do hope you get something out of it. And until next time, stay happy and stay creative. Bye bye.